That's number one in their minds, no? Ayaw nila matalo yung lugar na kinikerry nila. Ayaw nila ma-disappoint yung mga homegrown fans nila. That's why we have very, very good games coming playoffs.
Kung mas sinasaan nyo ba na mas dadagsa pa yung mga tao sa mga, lalo na mas nagiging maigpit yung mga laban?
Yes, na-expect namin na mas lalo pa magkaroon ng fans sa venues, magkaroon ng more interest yung mga fans natin, especially sa mga provinces, kasi nakikita nila yung quality of games, no? Yung competition, yung competitiveness ng mga games. So alam mo naman yung mga basketball fans dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga kababayan natin, yung talagang hinahanap yung excitement and yung talagang totoong bakbakan.
On the administrative side, ano yung naging contribution nyo, tingin nyo? Bakit magaganda yung mga laban natin ngayon? Ano yung na-contribute ng administrative side ng PBL sa sistema ngayon ng playoffs natin? At saka syempre, maganda tinatakbo ng liga.
Not only on the, I believe not only on the administrative side, but first and foremost, of course, with the leadership of Senator Manny. No? Kaya tayo nagiging inaano ng mga fans natin, inaabangan lagi dahil they know that Sen Manny can lead this league, no, that he founded. So isa reason yon na yung mga fans ay nandito nanonood and nagiging attracting sa mga kababayan nating mahilig sa basketball.
Kung pag-usapan lang natin yung mga nakaraang issue. Nag-guest po kasi si Jackson Chua sa program ko. Nabanggit niya na nagpadala daw po sila ng letter regarding sa ano daw, mapakiusapan yung naging suspension ni Arvin Santos. May update na po ba? May sagot na po ba kayo doon?
Well, wala pa naman kami natatanggap na formal appeal nila for the suspension and the sanction on Arvin Santos. It's all on social media yung appeals nila. But formally, wala naman nakakarating pa sa opisina natin. Then how can we reply on that? And how can we, again, passively na tingnan natin kung ma-reduce ba or mabigyan ng, lesser sanctions. Pero right now, wala tayong natatanggap. And we have to, again, social media na, I have to be clear, social media na, wala pa naman silang formal letter addressed to the office of the commissioner or to the founder. So, paano natin yan siya ma-action natin? Wala naman.
Showing na galing yung dating national team. Kasi ngayon, nagkakaroon tayo ng problema sa national team. Even meron ng 12-man lineup ng Gilas. Willing ba kayo magpahiram ng players? Kasi nagkakaroon yata ng problema sa ibang professional league at sa collegiate kasabay. So, willing ba ang PBL magpahiram ng ibang players?
Again, right now, wala pa namang formal din na request. So we'll go from there. Kung meron namang formal request na, and then we will consult the concerned teams kung sino yung players na maapektuhan, and then we will consult our founders at our money kung ano magiging best. But to me, walang problema yun as long as it's for the national team.
Yung mga reports nung una, si Arvin 20,000 na yung fine, biglang naging 100,000. Ano po ba yung naging proseso? Bakit ganun po yung naging suspension?
Kasi sa FIBA rules, it's automatic kasi na pag may mga unsportsmanlike foul and thrown out kasi game, that's automatic. No? Sa FIBA rules yan na 1 game suspension and 20,000 fine. That's FIBA rules. But we have our house rules sa NPBL. Meron tayong starting guidelines. If makita natin na it's excessive and may mga incidents na punching and everything, doon tayo papasok as the commissioner of the league, and we have to review everything kung dapat ba talagang ibahin and dagdagan or something.
May mga calls din na dapat din daw parusahan si Tonton Bingas. What's your reaction to that?
I don't think na kailangan siya parusahan dahil di naman siya nanuntok. Because I believe basketball is a physical game, no? And hindi naman bago sa atin, naging player din tayo, nasasaktan din tayo. But at the end of the day, it's the emotions and your control, no? Kung control mo yung emotions mo, kahit nasasaktan ka na, and you know for the fact na ikaw ay isang special player, na ikaw ay isa sa pinakaasahan sa team na yan, expected mo na yan na sasaktan ka. Sometimes unintentional, sometimes intentional, but that's part of basketball. So, nandan naman yung liga pag excessive na. Okay, dyan na, may review tayo. After the game, tinitignan natin kung may mga nangyaring ganito na hindi nakita ng mga referees, dyan pumapasok ang liga. Pero to find the guy, bring us, na hindi naman nanuntok, paano mo i-find yun? So, wala. Maybe kung natawagan siya ng technical or unspoke, nandun yung fine niya, nandun yung ano niya. Pero wala naman akong nakitang nanuntok yung tao. So, meron din tayong incident previous dyan na yung si Sorella, sinuntok din si Jonas Tibayan. So, it's a punch. And then, may nangyari naman nung karaan, si Tibayan naman, sinuntok naman si Gozum. So, sinuspende natin. So, after review with the MANCOM and the Office of the Commissioner, tinagdatin yung sanctions and fines. Meron din yung kay Dan Sara, kay Wamar. So, ito mga excessive fouls and unnecessary, and you have the intention to hurt, dyan tapasok ang liga. Na, i-review talaga natin yan.
Okay, so going back to the challenges you're facing, kasi nga, dalaglag na ngayon may kagabi, so that means magkaka-home game San Juan. Pero ang problema, may NCA sa pila. So how are you addressing this issue with San Juan na magkaka-home game sila?
Yes, we know that, and I believe San Juan is addressing that situation that they have right now if makakuha sila ng slot for San Juan, because it's really important for them na magkaroon ng home game, home crowd. Because nakita mo naman iba yung vibes, iba yung excitement ng mga fans pag home game mo. I believe na they're negotiating, but if not naman gagawin naman silang parang ko sa
So, meron ba tayong surprise ulit? Kasi last year, yung finals, hindi na sa ibang bansa. So this year ba, ano bang plano nyo?
Well, we have plans prior, no, itong before start of the season, sana Dubai ulit, but mukhang hindi na matutuloy kasi mukhang very tight na and close na yung schedule natin. So, baka this year wala tayong out of the country national finals, baka dito lang tayo.
Pero kung saan yung target? Saan ang target nyo? Malaking venue or venue pa rin ng home and away?
Venue pa rin ng home and away. Whoever has the highest higher seed, no, in overall, siya magkaroon ng home game advantage. Through and through. Let's say, ngayon Abra ang number 1 overall, so siya magkaroon ng overall home court advantage unless matalo siya. So yung the next highest seed ang papalit.
Medyo syempre tail end na tayo ng MPBL. Wala na ba tayong paramdam for next season? Ano ba yung may mga naluluto na bang plano for next season?
Well, next season, again, patapos na tayo yung next season, we will start again by March. And we have pre-season game siguro sa mga teams na interested. And hopefully, meron na tayong mga expansion teams. Meron na mga na sasali. But until such time na wala tayong contract signing, hindi pa natin sila makonsider na sure sila for the next season. Pero may mga teams.
May junior MPBL na, WMPBL, wala pa pang may expansion pa ba tayo?
Merong expansion dito sa MPBL definitely.
Meron pa ba? Mga 3x3? Balak pa ba?
3x3, you mean 3x3? I don't know, but for sa ngayon siguro, medyo okay pa yung program. To expand more games and events, baka hindi pa muna. Depende again kay Boss Manny kung meron pa siyang naiisip na expansion. Okay, we're good.
Thank you po.